That's base. Baseball on the show. Next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tommy Edman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Opposite field to left. And a reaching effort, but it comes up empty as this is past him toward the corner. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. popped him up. Campusano has a play. 1 out. So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Edman, the runner at second with 1 away. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Campusano reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Dwight Evans, the batter now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Jimenez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Now at the plate, here is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Evans has it, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate is Cliff Floyd. He's set. Here it comes.
No
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
So next to hit is Nick Solak. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First delivery to him. Joey Votto comes in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. Gone! Now, Corbin Burns. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Brings in Tommy Edman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Babe Ruth. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's 1 away. Next to hit, Luis Camposano. First offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Evans is there. 2 down. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Standing in now, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Hit high and deep to right center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. From the stretch, Dwight Evans comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Jesse Winker hit in the air out to center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The relay. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a leading off the inning. It'll be Bo Bichette. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Cutter runs outside. Ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Winker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now to bat, Pedro Martinez. In there at the knees, strike one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solak takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to stand in is George Springer. He flew out in his last AB. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Nick Solak.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Joey Votto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Now it'll be Corbin Burns. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Count even at 2-2. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Long throw to third.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Inside,
He'll take a
ball
look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Floyd is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Xander Bogaerts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And what an effort on the running play to end. Stepping up is Cliff Floyd. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3-1 for the Mets left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. To the plate now, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Luis Camposano. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, time run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey able to track it down for the third out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And it's fouled away. The wind up and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. In now, Jesse Winker. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. Evans leads off second with one gone in the inning.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Start Rodderall enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. That'll bring in Nick Solak as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. A ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up for the track to the wall. And that one is gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, base hit. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. And he takes strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bogaerts, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 4.
And stepping in, George Springer grounded out in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Cliff Floyd. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Griffey finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
0-1.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now back, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
Brandon Crawford come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Votto gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. At the plate, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. So now into the box is Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in next, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jerry Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And that one yanked just foul. Center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And here comes the Babe. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Digging in will be Luis Camposano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 towards second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Kendall Graveman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here is Dwight Evans. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Jesse.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. Standing in now, Nick Solak.
Nope,
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rivers. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And that's the first out. Next for the Mets, Xander Bogaerts singled last time up. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Pete Alonso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
Nope.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. George Springer the next to hit. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Joey Votto trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone. Harmon Killebrew will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Biro, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, know, Hero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can...
We'll leave it right there. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1. First offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Griffey Jr. is there, 2 gone. At the plate now is Luis Campusano. He grounded out last time up. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Floyd, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. And all set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Jack Flaherty enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 22, Jack.
Swing and ball hit out toward right center. Jimenez is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. Dwight Evans is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-1 the count now. Ground ball right side. Fielded deep in the hole by Bogaerts. Throw gets him there from short right field. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Xander Bogaerts waits on deck, scooped up, and that's out number one. Next up from New York, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the third baseline. 0-1 count and the pitch.
That's outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Evans on the move to the track. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Roberto Osuna comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box, Bichette. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now that's popped up. Bogaerts is calling for it. 2 gone. Yasmani Grandal will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. The tag, and he is out.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chicago posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Corbin Burns is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi.
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's truth when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my heart.